drop kick hits the mark.
And we're now underway with this huge tag team. A schoolboy. Here we go. They got it. And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
Here are your winners, Razor and Akam.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
This is it. Tag team action underway here, guys.
Razor is never one to vocalize his feelings.
Oh, aside from the primal screams he roars as he pummels his opposition into the canvas.
Big elbow. Slammed with authority.
Beautiful technique. Kick to the...
At the arm.
That's using your head.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Ooh, what impact.
Lariat.
Tag made, and this should be a great double team by this awesome team.
Oh, man. Vicious knees right to the gut.
Tag made, and this should be a great double team by this awesome team.
Oh, man. Vicious knees right to the gut. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Reverses that one. Body press. Well, that'll do some serious damage. Looks like he's starting to sweat now.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit. During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became... Thunderous Russian leg sweep by Akam.
Wow, the crowd's on
Pinning predicament. He's got plenty of gas left in the tank.
And the match continues. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He's starting to feel it here. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him. The 2 out of 3 Falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 Falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the 3rd fall was ruled a double countout.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the... He's looking at it.
Wow, the Argentine sidewalk slam. This is his opportunity to win this thing. Akam is in a real bad spot. This is not exactly the area you want to be in.
Oh, come on, not like this. This is not how I wanted to see this end.
That match deserves another look, folks.
These superstars didn't exactly set the world on fire, but this match had its moments, as we see here.
The Superstar.
And it looks like it'll be these two superstars kicking it off here tonight.
Doesn't get any better than this. We're about to witness tag team action at its... Shoulders down, rolled up.
And Lince Dorado easily getting the shoulder up.
Not yet.
And look, it hung up on the second.
Get in there, ref.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up, neck breaker.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed, and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
Oh no, we know what this is.
Boom, face first. Can he finish the job?
Lince Dorado's just getting overwhelmed.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier. This could be it.
Ooh, nasty impact.
Nice.
Shut it down.
Moves like that will make you question why you stepped into the ring in the first place.
Harsh impact.
He's going for the pin.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team...
He might have it.
Nailed it.
There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino and Heath Slater refused to lose. After a gore from Rhino practically cut Jimmy Uso in half, Rhino and Heath Slater went from an unlikely tag team to the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Never say never in WWE is absolutely right.
counter here.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, from behind.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Here he goes.
Dog slam! Here's his moment, Michael.
There may be no coming back from that slam, Cole.
Running power slam.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Near a count out here, Corey.
It would be a shame if this ends in a count out, Cole.
Took him out at the knee. This is not how you want to see a matchup like this end.
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Overall, this match was average at best. But not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already.
Here are your winners, the Ninja.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Guys, there's nothing like a good old-fashioned tag team match.
Oh, I don't know if their opponent expected that.
Oh! Dominating shoulder tackle. You gotta believe this one's over. This might be it. Oh, my.
He's starting to stumble here. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
If things don't change in a hurry, this has all the makings of a short evening for him.
Oh, what an uppercut.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Oh, the human torch up and down. What a slam.
Here's his chance to win this. In May of 2017, SmackDown Live.
He's looking at it.
Choke slam. Nobody does it quite like him. Lince Dorado's just getting overwhelmed.
Took him out at the knee.
Cover here. He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin yet.
Just needs to do more damage.
I think only a group as treacherous as the Welcoming Committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalia's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish last kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen.
Dodges that one.
What a drop kick right to the back. Oh, wow.
The end may be near.
Dangerously close to getting count.
Ooh, what impact. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
And that's it. This one is over. Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
Some pretty good give and take in this match, as these highlights show.
Here are your winners, the Ninja. And
trying to shock the system.
And man, I never get tired of watching.